Hello everybody, welcome to Homeopathy Defined. So this time we are discussing the second part of platina, and without wasting any time, let's get started. So this is the insane part of the platina. Like we've discussed the sane part where she's passionate and then she had all these sexual thoughts but she is in control with them. In insane part, certain life situations or certain difficulties make her go insane, at the same time giving up symptoms like bizarre symptoms like numbness, coldness, and then you have hyperesthesias, you have delusions, everything which is perversion of thoughts. That means this is false belief. She is believing something to be false, but then she is believing it to be true. That is a false thing and she is believing it to be true. So that is delusion, right? An unshakable belief, right? That is a delusion that will be developed here. And then you have hysterical and fear and panic state also, where there is lack of reality in things, and then you have fear of ghosts, fear of death. So but everything is happening, but the most important pathology here is the sexual relationship and the idealistic relationship are in a conflict. She wants sexual part of the relationship along with the idealistic and both, and she is having that conflict what to choose at what point. And this conflict, what is happening according to George Vithalkes, give certain disappointment, it will be releasing certain disappointments, and repeated disappointments will release or will make her go into the pathology. Like it is normal to have certain thoughts in any relationship, but that thoughts, when they are consistently disappointed or like resulting in disappointments, that will result in the pathology. And this is the basic pathology of platina. Like in that movie, if you see, she comes home married. Now the second part, the first one, she comes home married and she had certain expectations from the marriage, but then the hero or the Vikram couldn't satisfy them, and she will be disappointed, right? And she will show it in rudeness, contempt, haughtiness. With the mother-in-law also, she'll be like, you go and make pakoris, I am not going to make it, I am not here for that, I don't know how to make them. So that it could have been a very polite way, but she is not like that. So that is a certain phase of disappointment resulting in the rudeness and or sexual perversions, right? She may become haughty, contempt, and result in nymphomaniac. Not in that movie though, I'm just giving the reference of the movie where certain expectations are not reached. Same thing happens in lust stories as well, right? That will result in masturbation, but that's the same type where she knows what is happening is true. But this is certain the perversion where she becomes more haughty, more irritable, more contemptuous towards others. So that is a different kind of expression. Right, now coming to the stages of pathology. The first stage is mental and physical, or mental and sexual symptoms alternate. So that is first stage where it is a pretty much alteration of symptoms and everything in the starting stage of pathology. Coming to the second stage, second stage may again you have first one is if allowed to express, like if the family is in a certain society will allow to express the sexual thoughts, so that will be more perverted nature, more nymphomaniac. Nymphomaniac is the extreme one, so more perverted. If it is not allowed, the sexual expression is not allowed, they become sharp tongued, they become sulky, snappish. Whenever you go talk to them, it will be like, I don't want to talk to you, just go away. The snappishness, or that may result in depression. Disappointment will result in depression, melancholy. That will also or may result in suicidal tendencies and homicidal tendencies. Again, the second part, what I am saying, that when the expression is not there, when there is suppressions, when there are repressions, if there is proper expression, it will be overly expressed. Either it is, if the family is nice, you are able to express it, that will be perverted. If there is not, if you are traditional family and still you are a platina or a constitution platina, and you have these thoughts and they are not allowed to express, you'll have this snappish thing, sharp tongue, you keep yelling at people and you're not happy. But the suicidal also, she doesn't kill. Homicidal also, she doesn't kill. She's just so afraid of killing, right? And stage 3, the final stage, is of pure insanity. She is insane at this point, and erotic mania. Again, two parts, pure insanity and erotomania. And you have delusions of grandeur. That means she thinks so high of herself. I am big, I am this, I am great in this world. So that is a delusion. She thinks it, it's not true. She believes it to be true, right? And erotomania, and it will also result in certain delusions like parts are enlarged, and I feel I am becoming very big compared to others. My parts are big. Coldness, hyperesthesias, these all come in this final stage. It's complete sensation level or the complete insanity where it has consumed your mind. Your complete mind was taken over with this kind of thoughts. So that is the stage 3 or the final stage. And according to Rajan Shankaran, he has given certain mindset what this drug has, that is feeling small, needs to grow in order to survive. As you everybody who watched Demon Slayer will understand, this particular demon is hidden in somewhere, like 4 different parts were divided into demons. The amount you kill them, certain new body develops, right? And that particular small demon, which is the main one, is so insecure, feels so small to come out, and it will be hidden inside. But once you kill it, the demon will die. So that is how, and Rajan Shankaran gives in a beautiful way everything. Now we have see the feeling of high, like feeling of that I am elite, I am noble, I am coming from a big background. At the same time, you have fear of being small. He gives in most of his literatures are like that. When one is true, that I am high, if that is true, I have fear of being small is also true according to Rajan Shankaran. So guys, I hope the video was clear. We have included every possible literature of platina in this video, like at least what I have read. And this is the second time, ये दूसरी बार है मुझे comments में बताया गया कि हिंदी में बनाओ videos. जी कोई तकलीफ़ नहीं है हिंदी में बनाने की, मैं बना सकती हूँ, बट क्या है कि हमारा लिटरेचर जो भी है और जो फर्दर लिटरेचर हम बनाने वाले हैं उनका इंग्लिश में ज़्यादा मिलती है, और रूब्रिक हंटिंग भी है, रूब्रिक अंडरस्टैंडिंग और सर्टेन वर्ड्स को समझना बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट है. हम कुछ भी नहीं ले सकते, क्योंकि अभी देखिए आप प्लैटिना देख रहे हो आप, तो हम कन्फ्यूजन नहीं ले सकते. डेल्यूजन ऑफ ग्रैंडियोसिटी आ सकती है यहाँ पे, और वो पर्टिकुलर वर्ड अगर आपको समझने की मुश्किल हो रही है, फिर भी आपको समझना पड़ता है, क्योंकि कुछ ही ड्रग्स मिलते हैं. अगर आपको सिंगल रेमडी रूब्रिक भी निकालनी पड़ती है, आपको इंग्लिश को सीखनी पड़ती है. और मेरे लिटरेचर जो भी मैं लेती हूँ वो इंडियन के अलावा इंटरनेशनल भी होती हैं, और ट्रांसलेट करना मुझे नामुमकिन है, क्योंकि वो फ़िलॉसफी के साथ लिंक्ड होती है, जंग फ़िलॉसफी के साथ या फिर सिगमंड फ्रॉइड की फ़िलॉसफी के साथ ये लिंक्ड होती हैं. तो ये बड़ा ही मुश्किल है मुझे बनाने का, पर मैं ट्राई करती हूँ, इतना ट्राई करती हूँ क्योंकि आप लोग इतने बोल रहे हो मुझे, और आई एम रियली हैप्पी कि पीपल आर एक्चुअली वॉचिंग एंड गिविंग मी फीडबैक. बट मैं इतना ट्राई कर सकती हूँ कि सिंपल इंग्लिश में बताओ, और कुछ वर्ड्स है वो मैं नहीं बदल सकती हूँ, वो डायरेक्ट लिटरेचर में दिया गया है, आपको लेना पड़ता है. पर अगर कुछ वर्ड्स है वो मैं अगर बदल सकती हूँ तो मैं सिंपल इंग्लिश में बना के आपको देती हूँ, ताकि आपको वीडियो समझ में आ जाए. ऑल्सो यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड इन डिफरेंट वे, और यूज़ भी कर सकते हो, एग्जाम में भी लिख सकते हो, या फिर पेशेंट को जब देख रहे हो भी तब भी आपको समझने में कोई तकलीफ नहीं होगी. So thank you for the feedback guys, but these videos very difficult to make in Hindi. I hope you guys understand, and stay tuned for some more videos on particulars of platina and other drugs.